Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time, as well as some modern releases I've recently finished. But today I want to talk about something interesting my wife sent to me, an article that I thought would be kind of applicable to this channel. I want to talk about how it applies to gaming as a whole. But she sent me an article about the first millennial teen who will be a saint in the Catholic Church. Died back in 2005 of leukemia and has several miracles attributed to him now. His name is Carlo Acutis, I believe is how you say his name. Not positive, probably said it wrong. But he was an avid attender of the Catholic Church. He would go to Mass, he loved the Eucharist, and he created websites to document miracles that were found in the world. People, talking about the various things that happened to them. And after his death, he has two miracles attributed to him that I've seen so far. One of them with a Brazilian boy who had a malformed pancreas. He prayed to Acutis, and it cured his pancreas. He was able to eat after that. And another person with a brain bleed that prayed to Acutis, and it healed him. So he has two miracles attributed to him, which apparently is the qualification for sainthood. It has not happened yet, but is going to in the future. I'm not an expert on the Catholic Church by any means. I don't know a ton about it, but that's a really cool thing to see a millennial teen saint that's not only the person that created a website to document miracles and loved the Catholic Church, but also an avid gamer. They mentioned this in several articles that he loved playing Halo and Mario. I think that's really cool, especially with something like Halo that's a more violent video game attributed to someone that loved church so much. You don't see that combination very often, especially in articles about becoming a saint. Most people are considering him like the patron saint of the internet. It's really interesting. But I love the implication here that we're talking about video games more freely in this space. Even someone who's becoming a saint was an avid gamer. I love that video games in general have become more mainstream and more popular, not just because it's great for the industry and we get more stuff and more great games in the future, but it's just nice to see gaming becoming more pervasive in the cultural space. Used to be viewed as more of a niche thing, something you did if you were just really nerdy, didn't have much of a social life, the stigmas that go along with gaming. But now we're really recognizing it for what it is, the biggest media, biggest consumption of media in the entire industry. It makes more money than movies and TV and music, I think, all combined. The gaming is a huge thing. I think we started to recognize that it's more of a mainstream thing, and people started to realize, oh, this isn't just a nerdy fad. This is something that everybody can do. Back in the pandemic, especially, game sales surged and hardware sales surged because people were at home and they needed something to do. They needed to not go crazy. And movies and TV, you can only watch so much. Games are a great way to also experience great stories, and people are starting to see that. I think a lot of this started to happen as well with the Nintendo Wii. I think Nintendo can be credited a lot with making video games more of a casual thing that everybody can enjoy. I don't know many people at all that haven't at least tried Wii Sports. Even your grandma could play. Your mom and dad probably liked it as well. It's cool to see that video games now are just a really pervasive thing that pretty much everybody plays. If you don't play it, you've probably dabbled with apps on your phone. You've probably played puzzle games. There is something for everyone out there. And that's what I love about video games. I love to see these articles that are talking about things from a church's perspective that are also celebrating his love of video games. I'm glad to see that it's just a normal thing that we can all talk about. On another note, I love that I get this chance to talk to all of you about video games on this channel. Without this channel, I wouldn't have a way to just connect with a ton of people from a lot of different places in the world. I love to see people comment in the comments about where they're watching from. Got in South Africa, most recently Brazil, which is really cool. When would I be talking to someone from Brazil about video games, about some random thing that was in my mind, It's great to see that I have this ability to just connect with people from any place on earth that are like-minded and want to engage with video game discussion. I think that's really cool. So if you're one of those people that have been commenting and hey, I'm from this place way out, way further away from the United States, I think that's really fantastic. I would love to hear those places that you're from. It always makes me happy to see that I'm connecting with people from all around the world. I'm in the United States, so that's awesome to connect with those people as well. But it's just cool to see that this is a worldwide thing, and we can, even in this very small community that I've been able to build here, with almost 300 subscribers, by the way. It's been a week since I hit 200, and I'm at 290 as recording this video. That's insane. 90 subscribers in 7-8 days is so cool. So thank you so much for watching the videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. It is so cool to see my channel grow so much. And I love to just be able to share with all of you. If you're a person that comments, especially commenting regularly, I love engaging with you. It's really fun to talk to you. I feel like I have, a bunch of friends that I just get to chat with about video games. And I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you have been watching my stuff, giving me this platform so that we can engage together and talk about games as a whole. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. And I really was feeling grateful for all of you watching and participating in this channel. I hope to see it continue to grow and gain some more momentum. I plan on just keep on grinding 6 videos a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.